guys, it's 21 Maxwell here. Welcome to day 14 of the WWE World Grand Prix, the Block B 7th set of fixtures. As we're heading into the pretty much the last week. And next week we'll have 15, day 15 on Sunday, and then next week will be days 16, 17 and 18, with week 4 of November being the Wednesday, having the pay-per-view, extravaganza of the final, day 19, and then Survivor Series. So a short show today, only 12 segments, but a lot of matches have been given time because they are obviously near the end, so they mean a lot. Some, of course, do mean nothing, people that are already eliminated. But I'm pretty happy with how this show's been booked. I just hope it results in a good rating. So we will see how it goes, and hopefully you're following the league table that was posted in the day 13 video, and you can see how close some of these sections are becoming. We'll jump into it. We're at Fenway Park. We've sold out 37,500 and A-star 100 for the opening promo between Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens and Apollo Crews. Basically the plan is at Survivor Series to go and put Apollo Crews in with some of these guys. So putting them in a segment like this, and of course the Kevin Owens Apollo Crews main event made sense. So A-star 100, they get the show off to a strong start, got the crowd hotter, and Kevin Owens looked good. So it continues the storyline here. Delighted with that. And yeah, we carry on with our opening match of the night, which was a superb match. And AJ Styles defeated Rusev in 16:42 by pinfall via a handful of attacks. This was a B80. Got the show off to a good start again. It got it crowd hotter. AJ with a 90 performance, Rusev with an 86 because of the good chemistry between both of the men. No skill improvements, unfortunately. I feel like this would have been into the 82s if it wasn't for stamina, the declining physical ability of AJ Styles, and the fact it was two villains taking part in this matchup. Second contest was about that had superb wrestling and great heat, and we had John Cena defeat Big E in 18:02 via submission with the STF. A B83 here, which I'm quite happy with considering the lack of psychology. I mean, if this had psychology and a feud behind it, I'm sure that would have maybe hurt the A's. John Cena with 89 performance, Big E with a 90. There were no skill improvements to speak of in this instance, and quite a few negatives as well. So overall, pretty happy with that. John Cena, a bit fatigued there, so he'll be happy that he'll pretty much be off television now until Raw. Next up, we had just a 4-way tag team match, elimination, and it was a decent match that saw Enzo and Big Cass, who needing a bit of a push again, defeating System X, Gallows and Anderson in the Revival. The Revival went first, Gallows and Anderson second, and then System X. So a B-75, Big Cass with 73, Enzo with a 66, Vegeta with 70, Hashimoto with 69, Anderson with 78, Gallows with 72, and then Dash Wilder 64, Scott Dawson 56. So they're the least over at the moment, but big plans ahead for the Revival. Big Cass improving technical and performance, Rumble skills for Enzo Amore, and Carol Anderson and Scott Dawson also make improvements with performance skills. Negatives, going to be a few here. Holding back's a big one. Inconsistencies in there, a couple of low morales as well because of not being on every event. Makes sense for the rating. Next up in another matchup, in Group B, we saw superb wrestling and great heat. Seth Rollins defeated Luke Harper in 15:50 via a Phoenix Splash. A B82 is impressive with no storyline behind this, and of course Luke Harper being slowed down by his injury. Rollins with a 94, Harper with an 85. No skill improvements though, and again the few negatives here. Maybe could have pushed up to a B+, maybe. And speaking of B82s as well, in a decent match with Bayley defeat Paige in 17:35 at a Rose Plant. Bayley with a 78 performance to Paige's 75. Promising here that these two don't have a storyline between them. It's Raw versus SmackDown. So you like to think if there was a storyline between them, would this have pushed this close to a B plus or a A minus? So aiming to try and get to an A's with the women's division over time. Unfortunate injuries to Becky Lynch, Emma and Erica, all baby faces on the SmackDown brand, haven't helped, but hopefully the women can keep improving at the impressive rate that they have. No skill improvements though, and everything was positive there, and it didn't even mention a storyline. And after it, Bayley celebrates her win, Sasha Banks runs in, beats her down, continuing the storyline between Bayley and Sasha, and a B-73 for that. In another matchup, we have Dean Ambrose defeat Randy Orton in 1844 with the headlock driver. A B80. Dean Ambrose with an impressive 95, Orton with a 94. No skill improvements, unfortunately, and you see the negatives there, which could have pushed this up to a much higher rating. So as we get into the last couple of weeks, or the last couple of episodes of the Grand Prix, or the last couple of dates of the Grand Prix, it really looks like it's going to be a three-way scrap between Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and John Cena for who's going to win Block B. And after this, it's just a promo from Bray Wyatt. He's just basically saying, I haven't lost a match in this Grand Prix series yet. I won't. I'm going to win it, and then I'm going to challenge you for your title. So A92, Bray Wyatt came across well, and the Raw Survival storyline advances. After this, we've got a 5-way 5-on-5 matchup as always, giving a few different guys a chance here, and it was a good matchup that saw Finn Balor, Shinsuke Nakamura, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, and Manny Andrade take on the team of Cesaro, Roman Reigns, The Miz and the Usos, defeating them in 22-25 when Balor defeated Jey Uso with a brainbuster. B plus 87, it's pretty good. Jimmy Uso was slowed down by injury, 68 for Manny Andrade, 75 for Samoa Joe, 92 for Zayn, 91 for Nakamura, and 97 for Balor, 55 for Jimmy Uso, 64 for Jey Uso, 96 for The Miz, 98 for Roman Reigns, and 96 for Cesaro. Continues the storyline. Reigns improving performance skills, as does Balor and Andrade, and Sami Zayn in Rumble. And the Dirt Sheet have a few negatives as well. Overall, really happy with that there, giving a few other guys an opportunity to shine. And Samoa Joe debuted in a comeback spot, which should get the crowd buzzing. His psychology will be helped. Perfect. Good man. Promo from Kevin Owens hyping up this match with Apollo Crews in our main event. Yep, Kevin Owens, Apollo Crews main event. A92. The Hype Forever storyline continues. KO comes out of it looking excellent. Does a match deliver though? Moment of truth time. And it does. Very happy with that, and about the had superb wrestling and great heat. Kevin Owens defeats Apollo Crews in 1943 by submission with a sharpshooter after blatantly cheating. So A90 delighted, Apollo Crews win 90, KO win 95. The storyline continues. You may be wondering why a submission victory. It's a grueling tournament. Wrestlers are going to be feeling it, a lot of fatigue creeping into people. I just felt it's a nice little angle there. But no skill improvements and no negatives. So overall, the show delivers a B plus 89. It's a good rating. It's a very short show, but it increased their pop in 14 regions. So I just want to say a few words as well. I know it's a lot of shows, but trust me, the aftermath of this tournament pretty much is going to run us through right to WrestleMania. There's big stuff happening post this Grand Prix. The final is going to be massive. Something's going to happen at Survivor Series, and then it's going to lead to something all the way through to WrestleMania. I have this written down on a notepad, so hopefully it goes all perfectly. Delighted with that, and I think you just need to say well done to Kevin Owens and Apollo Crews. So good performances from them. Praise them for their performances. KO's happy, Apollo Crews is happy, and I'm happy. So that will be 7 sets of fixtures completed. The tables will be on, or the standings anyway, will be on the description for episode 15, or day 15, as we get to the nitty gritty on Block A. So Jay Briscoe turned us down to re-sign with Ring of Honor. I said, I do plan to bring him in. I might get rid of the loyalty thing and just bring him in full time. King Kendo, it's cool. Let's be honest, if WWE came calling, I don't care who you are, 99% of people are going to sign for WWE. NXT Wrestling, Rhino was the star, and most importantly, feedback was good for our show. And Hugo Knox will join the main roster, as he doesn't want to continue in developmental. He'll join the ECW brand to develop a little bit. And Erin Angel, just like everybody else, 75%, we've got plenty of money to do so. As I say, we'll speak to Jay Briscoe there, and hopefully we'll get him sorted. Don't know about Mark, to be honest. But Chris Hero's joined. He'll be in a 1-year deal, just going to use him, just see what I can do. Might just use him as somebody that's a veteran on ECW. Remains to be seen. 45.40 rating though. Drug test took 9k. Roman Reigns doesn't like Scott Dawson. John Cena loves Jimmy Uso. So overall, pretty happy with the show again. Up to 180 million in the bank. We still have a few pay-per-views to go. Mark Briscoe's actually signed, so that's where that is. But we're obviously going to get first preference because we're the bigger company. You can see here, look at all the unhappy people. And this is literally because they're not on Grand Prix. I mean, what can I do? You know, it's one of those things. But when it gets finished throughout the Grand Prix, when it's proper events and stuff like that, and because we're going to be branded now, there's going to be so much opportunity to push people on Raw and SmackDown, and we'll get the morale issues sorted. You know, I mean, it is a bit annoying. It is quite a lot of people. It's one of the negatives about doing so many events in a short space of time. But I'm going to go book ECW now, and we'll be back with day 15 in our next video. Say 15 of 19 coming up, and then we'll be back to the usual schedule of every Sunday, a pay-per-view. So as always, thanks for watching. As I say, if this has motivated you to do something similar, let me know how you're getting on as well. If you want to either put in the comments section any guesses or information, or tweet me, please do. I'm more than happy to discuss TW. I've said that many a time on the old Twitter. Link is also in the description below. I say any likes, comments, subscriptions are always appreciated. As I say, it can get a bit tedious, but trust me, this will lead to a massive storyline that is going to lie all the way until WrestleMania. So as always, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy, and hopefully I'll see you for day 15 in a couple of days. Bye bye.